Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode. And it's your man Ivandi, and we're inside the Ivandi studios. A situation is circulating outside Ghana, that is between the Israel and the USA. And Anam Sama Zion Felix ne Kwakumenu so akoka Dubai. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk. Okay, BBC Ghana posted this on their page. With this, you're saying the breakdown of the US and the Iran massacre. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what they wrote, and I read the breakdown of US, Israel, and Iran massacre. Israel and the US have launched a coordinated military strike against Iran. The strikes targeted Iranian military and nuclear sites, and reportedly eliminated some leadership figures, especially Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran. Why US and Iran say they are doing this to Iran? So this is the breakdown of it. Omolanche, I think, bombs to the targeted Iranian military places, and now some phobia so what you're saying. And they are let's read the story. After that you just talk about it. So why US and Israel say they are doing this to Iran? The Iran nuclear program. The US and the Israel have long accused Iran of trying to develop a nuclear weapons. Israel sees a nuclear armed Iran as an existent threat, meaning it believed that Iran having such weapons could threaten Israel's survival. The US has also said it wants to prevent Iran from getting nuclear weapons and use that as justification for military action. Even though Iran claims its nuclear program is peaceful, Western intelligence and US or Israeli government have reported warned that Iran was approaching weapon usable materials. Listen, deɛ nti akɔfa wei nyinaa aba no, ma menka no twi n'akyi ase. Deɛ nti akɔfa wei nyinaa aba no, nti ɔka gidigidi no sɛ Iranfoɔ ɛyɛ bomb, ɔmo develop bomb. USfoɔ sɛ ɔmo anhwɛ yie a ɔmo te hɔ ara na Israelfoɔ sɛ ɔmo anhwɛ yie a ɔmo te hɔ ara na Iranfoɔ akɔfa bomb yi abɛto ahyɛ ɔmo so, nti ɔmo ngyae ntɔkwa ne nyinaa ni. Kasa bebree nipa kunkum ne ɔmo akɔdi akyire ma ɔmo leader bi ewu no ne nyinaa ni. Deɛ ɛwɔ mu ne sɛ bomb na Iranfoɔ yɛ no, Israelfoɔ gye di sɛ ɔmo anhwɛ yie a ɔmo te hɔ a na bomb yi Iranfoɔ abɛto ahyɛ ɔmo so bombom ekunkum ɔmo korɔmfo. Ntɔkwa ne nyinaa ni. Na ɛdɛ bɛn koraa ni, ewiase bɛn koraa na yɛwɔ mu yi. Obi te ne baabi yɛ ne bomb. Na also to us one share about 2 hours so. Na kofa boom boom boom. Yes, almost say you more ye. Hey, na and go for you won't yes you. Let's go to the second one. Regional power and influence. Iran has long been a major power in the Middle East, supporting allied groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon and militants in Iraq and Syria. Israel sees this network as threats along its borders. The US and its allies worries about Iran's influence disrupting regional stability. Iran they have massive power when it comes to the Middle East, supporting allied groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon and militants. Into Israel for whom they say networks they see this as a threat because in the Middle East, Iran hold much power there, much massive population there. You know, who say this network threats along the border because more power. Drop a bomb actually. BBI baby so what you say. But they are trying to prevent it. But preventing it no na akofa nipa kunkuma ba no. And the US and its allies worries about Iran's influence disrupting regional stability. US for also its allies worry about Iran's influence disrupting regional stability because if be na akofa bi before fraba. But I confirm Montana Namonka say, the bomb on any let's go on how it all escalated. In 2025 and early 2026, Israel conducted strikes on Iranian nuclear and military sites. The Israel conducted strikes on Iranian nuclear and military sites. Ceasefire talks and negotiated continually at various points, but disagreement, especially about Iran missiles and nuclear capability, prevented a stable agreement. In February 2026, the US and Israel moved from warning to full-scale military actions after intelligence suggests limits on what diplomacy could achieve. So, how they cover bomb between na be make I initial na me say oh some man can ba some what na say aka ho asem say oh say ni say na ye den aba nti na be ya anka ye negotiate na mo dem ye mu ntwa so bara mo ko omo kasa kasa ye disagreement bem and I prevent a stable agreement. So in February 2026 the US and the military moved from warning to nti omo warning omo na omo kasa de mra ayo de asho mu nsem na omo ye den. In short, the mechanisms I want to answer, let me break it down. In short, the US and the Israel say that they have attacked Iran to stop it from developing nuclear weapons and defended regional security, especially Israel's survival. Their long-standing disrupt of Iran due to its nuclear ambitions and support for armed groups turned into actual military conflicts after diplomatic failed and tension escalated. So the Omoka Kosinina say the US and the Israel says they have attacked Iran to stop developing. Almost say US and Israel for say Iran who generate bomb na jai bomb now who generating. Iran for us say no, me bomb na me generating no. Me fan ye bibia be cause ham to anyone intimate generate. Ana ko fan to ko na ba. Ana ko fan nipa kunkum na ba. Ladies and gentlemen, kwasi broni oye den ko kabi ko bibini ka wono tu netina baby. Yesre mo kwafo a start e keka nsensem hwe na okujo to ablaga mfa na nonkotum se na communication minister so mfa na nonkotum na Ghana de ni hwe omo mfa mba nyame ntino omo mfa mba because this story it's kind of weird. And in Ghana I don't think we have this thing to create nuclear bomb and stuff. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I brought you. The Iran versus Israel's fights. What do you need to know? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ivan this studio. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and let me know what you think under the comment section concerning this story. I'm out.